The Tomy and Trackmaster event the Tom the Tank Engine, Episode 75, Scottish Blues. One morning, Douglas was taking a goods train to Tidmouth. Some boys were at the platform of the station, waiting for another train. "Look!" cried the boy. "It's one of the Scottish twins!" "Hello there, Donald." Douglas got offended by this. "Aye, who do you think I am, Donald?" "No, I'm Douglas. See, look, I am the number 10. My brother Donald is 9. Can't you even read my name or number properly?" "Sorry," called the girl. "We don't even know how to read yet." Douglas got offended and he was cross. "How could you? I got caught by my brother Donald," he said. Douglas was still upset. Then Edward came in. "Hey, Douglas, what's the matter? I've seen a kind of face on Donald before." Douglas did not even say anything. "What's the matter, Douglas? You seem bothered by something." "Ugh! One of the children made a mistake made for my brother Donald. Look at me. I'm Douglas. Can't you read my nameplate? And I'm number 10, while my brother Donald is 9. "I can see where you're coming from," said Edward. "But look, there are a whole lot of twins on Soda out there, and plus, you're one of the two Scottish twins. Besides, from our point of view, the two of you are much like alike, except Donald's 9 while you're the number 10. And we can't even tell some other twin apart, like Bill and Ben, for instance, until one of them speaks." "I mean, I get that does make sense," said Douglas. "But still, I'm still baffling that they mistaken me for Donald." Just then, Stanley chuffed up. "Hello, Edward. Hello, Donald," he whistled. "See what I mean?" said Douglas. "Why didn't that white engine just say my name, Douglas?" "Okay," said Edward. "First of all, that's Stanley. And second off, well, we haven't seen Stanley for a while. He haven't seen some new faces around here. He'll get used to what I call him by one or two by your names." "I know," said Douglas. "This might take a while and something to get used to." Meanwhile, that afternoon, Donald was pulling a freight train too, also heading to Tidmouth. He had the exact same sitting as the boy who were mistaken for Douglas too. They were the same children on the platform. We're sorry, Douglas, for not saying your name right." "Yeah," said the girl. "From now on, we're gonna call you Douglas if you have the number 10. We're so sorry, Douglas." But like with Douglas, Donald got offended. "Oh no! Well, how did this happen? I am not Douglas. Can't you see? I am the number 9. And look at my nameplate. Can't you even know how to read or read numbers right?" "We're so sorry," said the girl. "We don't even know how to read yet, or even how to count or learn numbers. We're so sorry." Donald got very angry about it. He said nothing and stormed off with a train. He found Duck later that afternoon. Donald was angry. "I cannot believe it. Some people make a mistake for my brother Douglas." "Well, I can see that again," said Duck. "That kind of happens all the time." "Duck," said Donald, "do you think that either me or my brother Douglas are the exact same? We're different." "Well," said Duck, "not trying to be rude. Yes, you have some difference between you two, but you are kind of the same thing and the same type of engine. Besides, some of the time when I see the both of you, I don't know who is who until one of you speaks. After all, like you are, you're the number 9, Douglas, you're the number 9, Donald, while Douglas is the number 10. Well, I'm not sure what to think of this. Well, you two are kind of like the same, sort of." "I cannot believe it," said Donald. "I need to discuss it with my brother Douglas and figure out what to do." That evening, Donald and Douglas were in the shed and discussing of what to do. I get time mistaken for you, said Donald. And I get time mistaken for you, cried Douglas. I can't believe it. I mean, we are the exact same engine and the same class, and we are both brothers, but how will we tell them both the engine to tell us apart? I don't know, said Douglas. Wait a minute, one of us have to change something. What about our whistles? Said Donald. No. Our whistle had the exact same kind of sound. See? I had mine longer than you. Already, we got them at the same time. But I made that whistle more famous, you know. Oh, no, you didn't. Then how about this, then? What about, I don't know. What if we change something else? We cannot. We're the exact same engine. Then what I have to change something? The twins argue back and forth all throughout the night of what to do. They were still arguing way into the morning. While in the morning, Ryan was passing by with a passenger train. Ugh! You two, will you please be quiet? Sorry, said Donald. We're sorry a bit too loud. We're trying to figure out what to do to make sure that one of us all look different from another. That way they can tell us apart. Then Ryan had an idea. I know how we can figure a way to solve this. How about one of you two get repainted into a different color? That way those ends can start making fun and make sure you're exact same. I mean, from that point of view, you two are. But now you excuse me, said Ryan. I have a path to train to do. Bye-bye. This gives Donald and Douglas an idea. You know, said Donald, this gives me a good idea. What if the one of us got repainted into a different color? What could the color be? Said Donald. What about green? No. It felt like we had way too many green engines. Red? No. Some people were making up of James the Red Engine. What about bigger than him? What about yellow? There's only a few yellow engines, but it would not suit for us. I know. What about blue? Donald have an idea. That's a great idea. But would it be weird at the same time, though? Because, we're both black. One of us will be blue, while the other will stay black. That would have been you, said Douglas. No, I'm staying that way, and you can get painted blue. Then the twins began arguing again. You know what, Donald? This argument is starting to get pointless. We need to tell to everyone about this right away. One of us is gonna get repainted. Later that afternoon, Donald and Douglas told Boko what they were going to do. Said Boko. I see, but there's only one small problem. One of you gonna have to be repainted, while the other gonna have to stay black. That way, said Boko, we can tell the two of you apart. That will be me. I'm gonna stay black. Oh no, I'm gonna stay black. You two, you figure out the idea that one of you get repainted, so you try to make your decision by tomorrow. Donald and Douglas gulp. They somewhat feel regret what they did now. That night, Donald and Douglas were figuring out what to do now. Donald, I kind of regret that we kind of arguing about we should change. I agree, said Donald. Now it's too late. One is gonna get repainted into blue while the other one stays. Yeah, said Douglas. I kind of guessed that. Wait. I kind of have a feeling. Sometimes I don't feel like anger gonna get mistaken for you, Donald. Yeah, some of the time I don't feel anger gonna get mistaken for you, Douglas. Just then, Ryan came with some red vans. Donald and Douglas, what are you two doing now? Oh, nothing, said Donald. We're just having a nice chat conversation. Oh, That's nothing new. I thought you two just argue all the time. Yeah, said Douglas, that's what brothers and sisters usually do, but we love each other at the end. Yeah, I get your point. Anyways, I'm kind of excited that one of you are going to get painted a different color. That's something new. One of the twins is a different color, like you two are black, and Bill and Ben who are yellow, and Annie and Clever who are orange. Well, I can't chat here. I'll take them back to Naffit Yards. Bye now. Oh no, I forgot. What are we going to do? How are we going to, not going to be that color? Then Douglas have an idea. I know. What if we get rid of that paint somehow? Yeah, said Douglas. That would be a great idea. The twins began plotting the idea of their plan. The next morning at the Soda Steamworks, Victor and Boca were already there. This is surprising, said Victor. I cannot believe that one of the twins get repainted into the color blue. Me neither. For years we know them in black. Now they're gonna get repainted into blue. Well, one of them is gonna be painted blue anyway. Have they made the decision yet? No. I'm sure they're gonna make the decision once they get here. Just then, the Scottish twins arrived. We're here, Boco and Victor. So Top and Hat was waiting as well. Excellent. I heard from Boco that one of you are gonna be painted into blue. So, one of you two are gonna get repainted blue. Which one is it? But Donald and Douglas did not listen. They went for their plan. Donald went up. He shunted the red van that had paint on it. Then he biffed it too hard, and then it tipped over. Then Stanley came in way too fast, and then the blue paint went everywhere. Stanley didn't know until it was too late. The blue paint was spoiled and went everywhere. Whoopsies, said Douglas. Looks like, Donald, what were you thinking? Me? Donald and Douglas, what are you two been playing at? Cried Boco. We're so sorry, sir, said Donald and Douglas. Well, we would want to get repainted blue at first, but now we realize that we love the color black more. The top left side. Well, I can see that. I mean, well, at least because of this, looks like there'll be no blue engine now. Yeah, I mean, the moment I saw you two for the first time with Victor, you two look nicer in black. It suits you guys. Oh, and by the way, you white engine, watch where you're going next time. Is your name Stanley? Yeah, that is my name on my nameplate, said Stanley. Yep, that's my name, Stanley. Douglas couldn't help but laugh. You know, said Douglas, that's funny. You're mistaken for my brother Donald. Well, I couldn't help laughing from earlier. And I couldn't help laughing when I got mistaken for my brother Douglas. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to be named apart from each other, especially you're twins, so sometimes I couldn't help it either. Just then, everyone burst out laughing. Donald, Douglas, Boco, Victor, and even Stanley laughed as well. So it's safe to say the Scottish twins will not be repainted the color blue after all.